Good Monday morning, beautiful ones. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. If you have a moment, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. If you'd like to offer a blessing or a donation for this reading, for the channel or myself, you can do so through PayPal and Cashapp, and those links are in the description below. This is your collective general energy reading for today, Monday, May the 13th, 2024. So let's get into it. Again, thank you all for turning up and tuning in. For all of those of you who like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification button, and share. I greatly appreciate you, greatly appreciate your time, and greatly appreciate you being here. For those of you who take the time to do so, I greatly appreciate you as well. Here we go. So we have the Temperance, and we all know that's about balance, right? Not overdoing it, not burning your candles at both ends. I mean, sometimes we have a lot going on in our lives, and all of that that we have going on takes up a lot of time and a lot of effort, and we wind up extending ourselves a little bit more than we should. And when we extend ourselves, we wind up being in a position of instant gratification, which means fast food, the first thing we put our hands on. We don't really think about that mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical self, right? So the Temperance card is about bringing things into balance. When you feel the need to reach for that instant gratification thing that kind of gives you what you need, think about how that affects your body. When you are binge watching the TV, or when you are scrolling through your phone nonstop, looking for all of those things, the funny stories, and then you come across the things that offend you, then you come across the things that you feel the need to respond to. Ask yourself what you could be doing with that time, right? Could you be nourishing yourself mentally, taking care of yourself emotionally, doing something spiritually stable for yourself, praying, meditating, visualizing, walking, doing something that is beneficial for your growth. And I think when we become imbalanced, not in balance, we have a tendency to be offended, triggered, and then in a position of uncertainty and insecurity with ourselves. And then there are people who come around who magnify that insecurity, that uncertainty, that doubt, right? And then we start rolling into these feelings of competition, or this person is better, and because they're doing all of these things, they are more ahead, they're more they are having more progress than I am, they are more and so we start getting really down on ourselves, and then we start seeing things as a competition. And it's interesting that imbalance that we have, that lack of moderation that we have, that lack of patience that we have, has a tendency to spiral everything else out of control, and it becomes quite chaotic. So with that Two of Cups energy, this is finding the time to slow down, find the time to what I want to say is find someone who helps you slow down. If you find yourself extending yourself and then getting into that Five of Wands energy to where you feel you're not good enough, or you feel that you're in competition, or maybe it's your own head that is against you, call a friend. Find someone who you can bounce ideas off of. Find someone who can help you manage and bring back into balance your time and your energy, so you're not over-flooded with this competitive or self-doubt feeling, right? And maybe this is your significant other, maybe this is your partner, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's someone who you find it very easy to share your thoughts with, your dreams with, your desires with, because she is wearing blue, very vocal with her wants, needs, dreams, desires, very vocal about, it's almost like you know what you need to change. And by speaking that to someone else, it gives it a feeling of being able to achieve it and accomplish it, right? When we're able to speak it. And he's very open, or they are very open with accepting, but also feedback, right? So you don't want to get into a conversation that is very one-sided. You want to make sure that the person that you're having this conversation with is someone who is not afraid to speak with you honestly, and make sure that you are in a place and a space of accepting that honesty without criticism, without judgment, without fear, without hate, without thinking that there's this other ulterior motive, because this person desires to help you grow. This person loves you enough to help you get out of the headspace that's holding you back. This person thinks more of you, more enough of you, more of you enough. This person sees you as an equal. This person, and it doesn't have to be a romantical love, right? I mean, we know the cups is about nurturing. We know the cups are about empathy and compassion. We know the cups are nurturing energy, imaginative energy, overflow, growth. I mean, so in order for us to grow, in order for us to become that Empress energy, we have to have what it takes to grow, the nourishment, right? The water, the earth, the air, the sun, the cycles, you know what I'm saying? So as we are trying to balance ourselves, as we are trying to do what we need to do for us, but also do what makes us happy, we have to not overextend in one way that gets us against ourselves, that pits us against ourselves, because that Nine of Swords energy is us pitting ourselves against us. It is now, with this Nine of Swords energy, I feel very much that Five of Wands energy is you very much in your head, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to bring the balance to your life that you need, not knowing how to fill that time. So it's on the phone, it's scrolling through TikTok, it's allowing the opinions of other people to trip you up. It's eating that unhealthy, quick, instant gratification food. It's spending a lot of time on the internet, or this or this or this, when you can be filling that time with more nourishing things for the heart, the mind, the spirit, the body, the soul. So by communicating with this person how you feel, you are able to get back to self. You're able to get back to that spirit having, or this human having this spiritual experience. You can get back to that co-creation relationship with spirit. You can get back to standing in your power. You can get back to recognizing that you are a being of peace, a being of growth and of love and of compassion and of empathy and abundance and prosperity. And that by getting in our head and doing the things that keep us from being the best version of ourselves has a very negative aspect on our growth, on how we see ourselves, on our success, on achieving, on receiving, on feeling worthy. So if you're concerned about all of this excess energy and time that you spend doing things that keep you from growing, that keep you from being prosperous and abundant. It could be old tapes. It could be the ego. It could be you feeling like you're not good enough. It could be you feeling like you're in competition with everybody. It's very important to be able to speak to someone. Write it out, get a recorder, speak it out, do something to get it out, get it out, get it out. So, because if it stays in, that's, it's more of a situation of blocking. And when we're blocking the good energy from coming in, this beautiful Empress and Ace of Cups energy from coming in, we get very stuck and stagnated in this imbalanced Nine of Swords, Five of Wands energy. Yeah, you may be passionate about what you're doing. You may be in a place of independence and creativity and bravery, and you may have all these wonderful, amazing ideas. But how are you putting those wonderful, amazing, brilliant, excellent ideas, prosperous, abundant ideas, to use if you are not making progress in initiating that energy, right? So you have all of this here within you. You have all of these brilliant, wonderful ideas, but there's this fear of doubt that creates this imbalance, this stagnation, this illusion of I have to, I'm in competition with this other person and they have more views, or they have more this and they have more that. And I've been doing this for a long time and I'm not getting the type of recognition that they are, so why bother? So there has to be this communication. And the Nine of Wands energy talks about also tomorrow is another day. So if you're not feeling it today, don't do it today. If you're not feeling it today, go take some time to walk, spend time in nature, do something that is beneficial and that helps you get out of that negative headspace, right? Do some meditation, listen to listen to music, do something, listen to something that brings happiness in your life, that fills your soul with the happiness that you deserve. Do something that gets you out of that headspace of competition, or gets you out of that space of, I'm doing this, so I don't have time to do that. But this over here that you're doing, it's just a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. There's no balance there. There's no moderation there. Let's eat a pack of donuts, but we could be eating this. Let's drink this, but we could be drinking this. Let's do this when we could be doing that. I mean, we have to have, I'm not saying don't eat the donuts. I'm not saying don't eat the donuts or the cupcakes. I'm saying just don't eat the whole package, right? And then make sure that you're doing something to something that brings a sense of healthiness into your life too. Right? So, okay, here we go. So we have new beginnings. So there's that opportunity there for something positive and wonderful for not just you and your family, right? This is taking better care of yourself. This is showing compassion to self, empathy to self. This is getting out of your own head. And I have noticed that when I am on, and I'm not sure if it's like this for you guys, but I've noticed that when I am on this kick of eating unhealthy or not drinking enough water, spending a lot of time on the internet scrolling and all of that kind of stuff, that I don't feel motivated to meditate. I don't feel motivated to go outside. I kick into it's not hermit mode, it's seclusion. I seclude myself away from the rest of the world, and I go down that rabbit hole of drinking soda and eating this and that and all those bad things, and not enough water and not enough exercise, and I go down a rabbit hole of not even wanting to do what I should know that I should be doing, right? So this new beginning, this reading is about you doing what you have to do for you and your family to put you on the path to success. And you're going, well, what should I do? Well, you have the answers because you're the one that's doing it. You're the one that's eating unhealthy. You're the one that's spending all that time on the internet. You're the one that's allowing someone else's success to be to kind of get in your way. You're the one that's comparing yourself to other people. You're the one that is doing things, perhaps maybe intentionally or unintentionally, to sabotage unintentionally or unintentionally the success that Spirit has for you, right? So we have affirmation for healing. So we talked about that earlier. Affirmations, meditations. There's something that needs to be healed here, and you're doing it through a time of inspiration and courage, right? So somebody's words are inspiring you, giving you the courage that you need to do better. Someone's actions are inspiring you, giving you the words that you need to do better. Or this could be through dreams. This could be you looking at your family saying, I need to do better. I need to do better. Meditation for peace and serenity. And if that's what you're looking for, then here we are. We talked about meditations. We talked about affirmation. We talked about having the courage to do what needs to be done, finding something that inspires you, finding someone who inspires you. But there has to be balance here. There has to be stability and moderation. You have to get out of your head, get off that cell phone, get up, go do something that inspires you. Go do something, go talk to someone, go find an inspirational meditation or inspirational song or inspirational movie that kicks you in the ass and helps you move forward, right? You have the answers that you need. You know what it is. There's this new beginning. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs around you, and they have been there, right? I am exactly where you are, right? I have for the last few days been kicking myself in the ass because I've had this channel since 2016. I only have 1,100 subscribers, and I saw someone the other day who joined in 2023 and they have 245,000 subscribers. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And what am I doing wrong? And why am I now comparing myself to all of these other people? Well, because I am my own worst enemy. I am very insecure about what I do. I am very insecure about how people take me seriously or don't take me seriously. I'm very insecure if I'm worth the abundance and the prosperity that I ask Spirit for. I'm very insecure if I am worth the love and the admiration and the appreciation and the recognition that I get from some. And because that insecurity runs so deep, it's only some. Right? It's 2 or 3 people who, contact me on a daily basis, say that your reading inspired me, or this inspired me, or that inspired me, or I appreciate you, or I see you, or I recognize you, or thank you for, or thank you, thank you, thank you. Seriously, it's only one handful of people. And that's no diss on anybody else. That's me. That's me in my head. That's me allowing insecurity and doubt to defeat me. So I have to change what I am doing in order for more than just that handful of people to see my worth and to recognize that, yes, I am worthy of the admiration, the appreciation, the pats on the back, the abundance and the prosperity. My readings are worth more than just silence and nothing, because I put this time and this effort. And there are times when I get so down on myself that I'm like, well, if no one's watching and no one's listening and no one's commenting and no one's doing this and no one's doing that, then why bother? Why bother? Why bother? And Spirit says, what, are you fucking kidding me? Why bother? Really? Is that where we're going today? And when I do my morning readings for myself, it's always the 7 of Swords. And I feel the 7 of Swords for me is being my own worst enemy, me sabotaging me and my journey because I don't think I'm good enough. So if that's where you find yourself today, choose another place to be, right? Talk to a friend, talk to self, talk to Spirit, talk to Source, because you are that Empress energy. You are that divine one. You are the one that is in a co-creation relationship with Spirit. You are the divine goddess. You are the creator here. And you have so much to create, so much to offer, and so much to give. Don't allow your last words in this dimension. Don't allow your last words here to be, why didn't I do? And fill in the blank. Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.